This is your friendly reminder that you are God appearing in form. Every single person is God appearing in form. The only thing separating us from understanding our true identity is the perception of our identity. Most of us are stuck in human consciousness. We're identified as our ego, our little character human that we are playing right now. But that's not the truth of who we really are. And there are certain things that we are putting in our bodies that's in our food that's preventing us from being able to connect with that identity and activate our DNA and unlock our infinite potential. But more and more people are going to start remembering. It's about undoing and shedding all the limitation programs that are keeping us stuck in the human perspective, keeping us stuck in the identity of the human. And when you get on your divine path to unlock your infinite potential, that's what my character calls it. It's surrendering your egoic will to follow your intuition, to follow the Holy Spirit, to live out God's will, whatever you prefer. And in that moment, when you make that decision, you will start to become more aware of everything that you're doing that's feeding your ego and strengthening your identity as your character. And you will stop and you will shed and you will ascend states of consciousness, and your perception of your identity will change. You will know that you are the oneness, that you are not the character in the story. This is just a story. And I invite you, if you are at all interested in any of the things that I talk about on this channel, my character talks about anyway. Ashley, go out into nature. Make it a commitment to some point. Go somewhere where there are a lot of trees. And put your phone away. No audible distractions. And just walk and pray and call out and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to surrender my will to the divine will. I want to get on my divine path to unlock my infinite potential. I want to know the truth of who I really am. Who am I? You are not your little human character. I promise you that. Don't you want to know who you really are? Or do you want to stay stuck in the illusion as the identity of the human in the rat race, in the matrix, who has so many things to do and so many goals to accomplish and so much money to make and blah, blah, blah. It's not real. It's all a story. It's all a distraction. And you can decide that you're ready to know the truth of who you really are. Call out and declare, I am ready. Take me there. And then get ready, because it's about to be a wild ride. When you get on your divine path to unlock your infinite potential, when you surrender your will, your egoic desires, your need to be comfortable and fulfill your ego's wants and needs, well, I guess what we think we need, it's not really what we need. You will be led one divine step at a time to different experiences and different people, different places that will help you. The experiences are on the path to help you shed another limitation program, to shed the dense low frequency energy that's in your field that's preventing you from remembering the truth of who you really are. So decide. that you want to know the truth of who you really are. And stop pretending. Stop desiring to be your human character and be stuck in your ego consciousness and to have whatever little materialistic accolade you want and accomplishment and whatever it is that you're doing in your life that's feeding your ego. Are you willing to let that go? It's scary. When you go through this process, I'm telling you, it's very uncomfortable. People don't want to feel their emotions. People don't want to face the shadow, whatever you have stuffed inside. Not just this life either, the course of all your lives. It's not going to make sense at first. Just hold on tight. Commit to a meditation practice. And as you go along your divine path, it'll start to make more sense. I promise. The different experiences that you have and the different emotions that come up, you'll start to become aware of the patterns. And you'll start to see why that person was placed on your path that you thought was like the worst thing that ever happened to you. But it was a blessing. The worst things that ever happened to us are blessings in disguise. They're leading us to a higher version of us. A true connection with the truth of who we really are. So decide that you want to know the truth of who you really are and get on your divine path to unlock your infinite potential and play the game the way it was intended to play here on earth. And remember, you are not this little human character watching this video. You're not. You're something much bigger. Don't you want to know? Declare you're ready. And get on your divine path to unlock your infinite potential.